Geek Squared.
Hello Geek Squad, welcome back to Geek Squared. This is episode number, what are we on, 42. This is my comic haul for the month of March. Yep, bit of a different format for today, just because it's Easter and I don't want to show my tired, hungover face. So let's crack on. We're going to go with Marvel first. A lot of books to get through this month. So let's get cracking. This is Old Man Logan, number 19. Yeah, this was good. Different artist again. You know how I feel about the art being amazing. Jeff Lemire's writing is still spot on. But yeah, the art is different. It's not bad, but it's not as good as the original. Yeah, it's starting to make more sense now. There was like one part of the story, and I was like, okay, that does make more sense. There was a line in there that says something like, you know, you've come from, excuse me, you've come from like an alternate reality, and I can't send you back to your time because it's not just time travel. It could be another dimension, and that kind of, yeah, I read it a few times, and I thought, okay, that kind of makes a bit more sense now. Next we've got Daredevil, number 18. Absolutely loving this still. The art and writing is superb. The Purple Man, actually, I like that pointing. Purple Man! He features in this quite a lot, which is really cool. I first heard about him through Jessica Jones, although in this he's actually purple. Cover kind of gave that away, but yeah, that was pretty bonkers. Oh, look at this. Beautiful segue into Jessica Jones, number 6. What happened here? I don't really know. She's doing this whole thing with Captain Marvel. It's okay, and I'll explain for why now. This is one of Tina's. It's okay because I picked up Iron Fist number 1. So between Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and a bit of Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, I now have all of the Defender comics. This is going to be a series on Netflix. We're all going to come together, which is pretty cool. We did a review of Iron Fist the other week. Not too bad. This was really, really good. I really like the art. I'll show you some art. Really like the art. The story was very cool as well. So yeah, let's get... Yeah. There's the art style, very kind of graphic, really nice vivid colours. The story was good. It was kind of, I don't know if you can see that, it was kind of narrated in the same kind of format as Daredevil. Different writers, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. So that is now on my pull list. It is official. It has been added. I'm getting it every month. So yeah, that was it for Marvel books. Okay, moving on to Image Comics. It is back. It is low. What number are we? Number 16. Tocchini on art. Remender on writing duties. This was awesome. Really, really cool. Yeah, I've missed you. And then some comic relief, pun intended, with I Hate Fairyland, number 11. Scotty Young, man, this is just bonkers. She's at a comic convention in Fairyland, which I thought was really cool. She's meeting one of her heroes, and it turns out that she's got more fans than her hero did. These are all of her kind of crazy fans. Yeah, just bonkers stuff. Then we've got Spread, number 20. If you've noticed, the Image have a 25th year anniversary, which is really cool. So every Image title now has this kind of logo on it for the foreseeable future, which is really cool. Yeah, Spread was really good. We do actually find out more. It's a bit of a cliffhanger issue. It kind of tells you a lot more about what's going on, what characters have been and gone, and yeah, kind of explains more about the overall story. Really, really enjoying that. Reborn issue 5 of 6. This is a bit bonkers. I'm starting to get a bit fed up with the Capullo's art, to be honest, and I know that's controversial, but I said it. This just people. I gotta take it out. People just look really weird. I mean, you focus on certain aspects of someone's drawing style, and it's the noses for me. I don't know if you can see that. I don't understand what he does here with noses. It's like an S. He makes an S with the noses. Every facial expression kind of looks the same, and it's been documented before. I mean, what's stopping her husband there from being Bruce Wayne? You know, and look at those faces! They're like demonic. Really kind of demonic faces. I have no idea what's going on with some of these cells. The way he draws old people is quite bizarre. The story's a bit silly. So, yeah, I'm glad this is a mini-series, and even if they extend after issue 6, I will not be picking it up. A little bit bonkers. That was Reborn issue 5. And next we've got The Few. Oh my god, these are so thick. Can't even... I've tried to do this before and failed miserably. It's got so many pages. Unbelievable. This is issue 3. This was really good. Now we're starting to get into the story, even though it's going to finish soon. It's only a limited run. But yeah, we really got... Oh, a bit of damage there. It's not good. We really got into the bones of the story now. We've learned a lot of the origins of the different people. So yeah, that was really good. Kill or Be Killed, number 7. This was another really, really strong issue. The writing is brilliant on this still. And yeah, I just think it was really, really strong. We learn her backstory a bit more. And yeah, it's just it's really unique. It's a real different way of telling stories, which is what I like about it. Paper Girls, number 12. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Bright, vivid art, as you can see here, by Cliff Chiang. Yeah, it's Brian K. Vaughan, so he can do no wrong in my eyes, and the story is brilliant. It's not really progressing anyway. He's still going for the shock value, I think. So that was pretty bonkers. And I've had a bit of a graphic novel splurge as well, so I thought I'd throw these in, even though these graphic novels and trade paperbacks are not from the month of March. I purchased them in March. So this is Descender. This is Volume 2, Machine Moon. Jeff Lemire and Dustin, I'm not going to pronounce his last name. Gorgeous, gorgeous watercolour style. Me and Tina are kind of... Oh, nice pun coming up. We're brushing up on our watercolour skills. But yeah, just to see this type of artwork in a comic is just really weird. Really different, really fresh, and yeah, really, really cool. So that was it for Image. So not much variety in the way of publishers this month. We are lastly going to go to DC, and this is the Rebirth Flash, issue 18, and issue 19. Good, yeah, not really a crossover, but you can see Captain Boomerang. Yeah, it is weird to see certain people from the Justice League have rivalries with certain people from the Suicide Squad, and that was shown particularly well with the crossover event, just to see, you know, like Deadshot and Batman kind of fighting it out. These two have had a kind of history as well, so that was really cool. The way I've ordered these books is superb. Look at the segues here. On to Suicide Squad now, number 13. And number 14. Not happy, guys. Not happy at all. Romita Jr. I mean, what are you doing, you turd? Stop drawing my favourite comics. You've already ruined Batman for me, now you're ruining Suicide Squad. Your drawing is pants. The story was good, good continuation. I'm glad I did kind of the first few arcs in one. That was really cool, because I'm now up to date with the story. But yeah, I hate the art. On a whim, I picked up Justice League of America. That's the Rebirth, issue 1. Then issue 1. And issue 2. I thought this would be quite interesting because he has featured some villains in in this run. We've got kind of Killer Frost and Lobo and different kind of villains to the DC universe. Batman's kind of in charge, so I thought it'd be pretty cool. But then I thought, Craig, rein yourself in. You don't want another 2 titles per month with this DC Rebirth stuff, so I don't think I'll be continuing it. The story was okay. I think if I hadn't have had so many DC comics each month on my pull list, then I would have given it a shot, but it's just going to get too much. So, yeah, that's gone. Next, on to DC's Young Animal range. This is Mother Panic, number 5. Oh, wrong order. I was just telling you how good my ordering was. And number 4. Yeah, good. Bit bizarre. This guy has been operated on in the same kind of orphanage that she was from. It's quite good. I'm enjoying it. It's a different slant on Gotham. It's a different take on Batman. So I'm liking the fact that it's still in the Batman universe, but it's different enough to hold my interest. The art is cool. The writing is good. She's a bitch, basically, and she doesn't care. She's a bitch and she knows it. So next we're on to Batman, number 18. This is the I Am Bane run. Look at that cover. That cover is badass. All the fallen brothers at his feet. Awesome. And number 19. Again, another really cool cover. See the Calendar Man there? He was in like issue 1. He was in the very first section of Rebirth. So yeah, this was good. Yeah, couldn't have been that memorable because, yeah, I don't have that much to say about it. But yeah, it was good. Good continuation of the story. Oh, for the love of God, talking about terrible arts. Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, Book 8. I think it ends at like Book 9. Frank Miller, man. You were once a legend, now you're just a bumbling old fool drawing crap comics. And that's harsh, because Miller's my boy. But, yeah, hang up your cape, son. You're done. All-Star Batman, number 8. Just refresh myself on what this is about, because I believe I liked this. What is Lo doing back in here? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place here. It's because I bigged up my system, and then my system fell apart on me. What happened in this? Can't really remember. Quite vivid art. Oh, yeah, it's to do with this Mad Hatter, and he's possessing people. I think it's basically just about possession. Who is the art? Someone I don't know. But yeah, the art was pretty cool, pretty bright and vibrant. It's no Romita Jr., so automatic thumbs up for me. That was it for the DC Comics. I did pick up some graphic novels as well. Let's see if I can line these up. It's not going to work. Let's take these out a minute. Yes, so I picked up Hush. Finally! This is Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee on art duties. Oh, random page. And look at that. I finally picked it up. It's always been quite expensive, but I thought, just do it. Just do it, man. Take the plunge. So yeah, I have heard nothing but amazing things about this book. So very pleased to have Batman Hush in my collection. And lastly, I picked up the new 52 DC run of Suicide Squad. So this is number 4. And this is number 5. So that is it. That is all the Suicide Squads. I can read them in order. And yeah, I'm really excited to get in on that. So we have been Geek Squared. Thank you so much for the new subscribers that have come on board. Much appreciated. What comics have you read for March? Let me know. And yeah, we will see you later. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.